So, Dr. Rubin, it's just such a pleasure to have you with us today, being the director of the media and new media programs here at LaGuardia. And we wanted to talk about WebTV. We've had some students that have gone out onto the campus. They've been interviewing students from the school straight on the street, finding out their feedback on it. So we wanted to go straight to the source and speak to you directly a little bit more about how you feel about this new project that's going on. So I guess this is the first time in LaGuardia history that we've done anything like this. So whose idea was this to come up with this WebTV?
Well, we're affiliated on this project with Student Activities, and we've talked a lot with people in Student Activities about wanting to do this for a long time. And the planets kind of converged to make this the right time, because we now have new media joined with media studies. We have terrific staff people now, and terrific students. Folks right here manning the cameras today and participating in everything you have to do to put something like this together. And we have the facility. Student Activities has funded setting our control room up to be really a top-notch facility to do this. And there's a lot of student interest. And what really makes it the moment is because of the huge explosion of potentialities for media in all kinds of venues now.
Right.
Internet, cable, broadcast TV, just really much, much more opportunities for people to play a role that are interested in media, creative role, craft roles, and it's a great chance for people like the folks that are participating today to learn how this is done.
Right.
With people who have professional experience, learn how this is done when they go out into the workplace, seeking those opportunities. They're a little bit professional already.
Right.
So this is the moment. It's like the perfect moment to do this. And everybody that's involved so far is very excited about it.
I know. I noticed that there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of buzz going on about this. You know, there's definitely a hype in the school. Is this a project that is limited only to media students, or is this something that students of different majors and, you know, outside of this genre can actually get involved with? How is that going to work?
Well, there's direct advantages to students in the media studies and new media technology programs in becoming involved. They will be involved in classes, but extracurricularly as much as they can. It's experience, it's learning, it's opportunities for them to create something to showcase, but it's open to everybody in the college, and we hope that some of the things that students have done through Student Activities, they're going to find a whole new venue here. Things like the Poetry Slam, things like student elections. This is perfect for student elections. We can have debates. We can have students do campaign ads instead of how many years I've been here and it's flyers on the walls.
Right.
That's not even 20th century. That's 19th century. You know, let's have commercials on WebTV, election night coverage of our elections here. Clubs, club fairs, a virtual club fair. Let people come on and let the community know what the clubs do. We can showcase club events. Some of the club activities, I go in the door and listen. Music, dance. We have a lot of creative arts programs. We could have a virtual art gallery for students in the visual arts and photography. We have a dynamic music program. We could do LaGuardia MTV and have music videos, performances, really talented students. This is the chance to let them be seen at kind of an entry level.
Absolutely.
So those are just a few things, and we hope a lot of people will offer suggestions, other ways to use MTV.
Right.
Sorry, WebTV.
WebTV, MTV, WebTV.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Love it. So obviously, Dr. Rubin, this is your passion. we don't have to, beat around the bush. This is your niche. So what are your personal goals for the success of WebTV? What is something, let's say, you'd like to see happen within the next year? Because there's so many colleges that offer different programs and do things similar to this, but this is kind of like our first step outside trying this. What do you personally want to see happen?
Personally, if I can pass the passion on and set a fire, not just the media students and the new media students, but anybody with an interest, with a love, with a passion, music, art, poetry, literature, vet tech. Here's a venue to really get excited and do something, and it's available. That would really be my main goal, is let people, passionate people, get involved, and it'll come alive.
So some of these students who, let's say they already have this passion and maybe on their own time they're working on their own little video projects or media projects, do you believe there will be an opportunity for them to incorporate their material into this program, or is there going to be certain requirements or limitations in regards to that, or is that something we're just going to develop as over time?
Well, you all, this class, you're kicking this off with this production. You're letting students know, letting them know how to get involved, so that's the first step. After that, we'll have a kind of a committee or a group that'll kind of organize and monitor, but we really would like it to be a student-driven project. Students will do programming. Students will make sure that special events are covered, virtual film festival, things that are going on in the community, bringing people in from outside.
Right.
To stream video with a professional from any field that we offer degrees in, having a session like this with an audience that can ask questions and, could be informative, entertainment, information. So ideally, it really would be come down to the students, and that students get the terrific experience of participating, having the freedom to do what they want. I mean, there's certain limits, I guess, that student activities has to survey to make sure nothing is offensive, because the college is answerable. But the other thing is people that already have interests and passions, they can learn how to showcase their work, improve their e-portfolios. The media and new media students involved are going to be kind of experts. How do you do effects? How do you buy sound effects? How do you buy still images, footage? There's a whole lot of possibilities that they're going to know about that they can enhance any work students from other programs can do.
Right. So pretty much you want the students to be the heartbeat behind this. You want them to have as much control and influence over this as possible, obviously with certain guidelines. Do you believe that this is something that can expand and open up the media department, maybe new classes, new production opportunities? How do you feel this will prepare them for that?
We'd love to have lots more students, and as the student body grows, our facilities will grow. We'll offer more courses. We'll get more equipment. Right now, you folks are using pretty much, not high-end, but state-of-the-art equipment at this level of production. And equipment really is really important, because the field, in every sense, it has a lot to do with technology. It's creative, it's arts, and it's technology.
Right. And what would you say for sometimes people, me being a media studies major myself, I've experienced a little bit of backlash where people sort of in a way don't respect it as much as a real major. They, more of a teachers or doctors or lawyers. What's your take on that when people don't really give it as much recognition as it deserves? What would be your defense for people that want to seriously study media, or maybe one of those students that wants to learn a little bit more? Why would you encourage that?
Well, anybody that looks down on media is really not in the 21st century. Media is in everything.
That's right.
Any occupation, you really have to know about digital technology.
Right.
So that's what I would say there. I mean, that's not an informed person.
Absolutely, I agree. So for the students that are watching this today and they want to get more involved with everything that's going on, are there certain names of people that are helping you with this project, that are helping kind of be the backbone structure of this, that we could direct them to so they could get more
Sure.
information?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Anybody interested could contact myself in the Humanities Department, James Richardson in the Humanities Department, our wonderful lab tech, Tom Seymour, and Brian Goldstein of Student Activities.